He doesn't shout, he doesn't show off, and he barely says a word at the table. But ask the best players in the world who they fear the most, and Stephen Chidwick's name comes up again and again. With over $73 million in live cashes, a reputation as a flawless technician, and an aura that screams, "Do not mess with me." This is the story of Stephen Chidwick, the quiet crusher many pros once called the best tournament player on the planet. Today we're diving into his net worth, his insane high roller record, and how a quiet kid from Kent became one of the greatest to ever sit at a poker table. Stephen James Chidwick was born on May 10, 1989, in Deal, Kent, England. In 2025, his net worth is estimated somewhere between $35 million and $57 million. He's 35 years old, has $73.7 million in live tournament winnings, and currently sits second on the all-time money list. His resume includes 2 WSOP bracelets, 3 Triton super high roller titles, and 13 seven-figure scores in the biggest events on the planet. He's married, keeps his private life out of the spotlight, and lets his results do all the talking. Chidwick's net worth, estimated between $35 million and $57 million, comes almost entirely from poker itself. While many high rollers supplement their income with sponsorships, businesses, or side hustles, Chidwick's story is much simpler. Show up, play the toughest tournaments in the world, and win a lot. As of October 2025, he's earned $73,713,730 in live tournaments alone. A massive chunk of that comes from high rollers and super high rollers, including more than $32 million from the Triton Super High Roller Series. Very few players in history have built such a big fortune so directly from pure tournament performance. Chidwick grew up in Deal, Kent, and like a lot of elite pros, he was drawn to strategy and mind games early on. Chess, puzzles, anything that let him go deep into a problem. School, though, that never really grabbed him. Teachers described him as clearly capable, but more interested in whatever his latest obsession was than in textbooks. One of those obsessions became poker. As a teenager, he started playing online under the name Stevie444, grinding micro-stakes cash games and sit-and-goes after school. He transitioned into tournaments, and that's where everything clicked. By the time he left school, he'd already built his bankroll up to around $80,000. Enough that cashing it out meant nervously sending in his ID and hoping the sites didn't realize how young he'd been when he started. They paid him, and with a healthy bankroll and a proven edge, Chidwick took the leap into poker full-time, with the blessing of his family. As soon as he was old enough to play live, Chidwick hit the circuit. Just like Ike Haxton's debut story, he made an immediate impression at the PokerStars Caribbean Adventure, finishing runner-up in a $1,000 event and telling the poker world, this wasn't just another online grinder trying out live. This was someone special. From there, his live career became a slow, relentless climb. Deep runs at WSOP, EPT, WPT, and smaller high rollers. He was always there at the business end of big events, quietly building one of the game's most consistent resumes. What his peers noticed most wasn't a single result. It was the pattern. Chidwick studied obsessively, played all the toughest formats, and constantly found himself in position to win. The real turning point in Chidwick's public image came when he fully embraced the super high roller circuit. At Triton, Aria, and other elite stops, against the absolute best in the world, Chidwick didn't just survive, he dominated. He racked up 3 Triton super high roller titles, 34 Triton final tables, and more than $32 million in Triton cashes alone. His career best score came in 2019 at the Triton Million for Charity in London, where he finished third for $5,368,947. This was the era when many top pros quietly agreed, if you had to pick one player as the best no-limit tournament player in the world, you'd pick Stephen Chidwick. For a long time, there was one strange hole in Chidwick's record. He was the best player without a WSOP bracelet. That changed in 2019 when he finally broke through in the $25,000 pot limit Omaha high roller, taking down the event and grabbing that long-awaited first bracelet. He added a second WSOP title in 2024, this time at WSOP Paradise, further cementing his legacy as an all-around monster, not just in no-limit hold'em, but in PLO and mixed formats as well. Along the way, he's stacked up 13 seven-figure scores, proving that his deep runs aren't just frequent, they're gigantic. Stephen Chidwick's playing style is a masterclass in discipline and fearlessness. He's known for hyper-focused table presence, almost no emotion, no ego, just decisions, innovative strategies, always on the cutting edge of modern theory, and a rare willingness to make brutally tough calls and folds when the situation demands it. Other pros often say the same thing. Playing against Chidwick is miserable. He's always in there, always balanced, always capable of putting you to the test for your entire stack. And somehow he still feels unexploitable. In a world where many strong players hesitate in the biggest spots, Chidwick seems almost uniquely comfortable pulling the trigger. Unlike many of his high-profile peers, Stephen Chidwick has no major scandals attached to his name. No cheating allegations, no public meltdowns, no social media wars. If there's one criticism, it's almost funny. Some say he doesn't say enough. His legacy is defined by professionalism, integrity, and a single-minded dedication to being the best player he can possibly be. In an era where drama often overshadows results, Chidwick is the opposite. Almost zero drama, and some of the best results in history. Chidwick keeps his personal life extremely private. We know he's married and that he splits his time between major poker stops and family life. But beyond that, he chooses not to share much with the public. And that's very on brand for him. Head down, work hard, let the chips and the results speak for themselves. As of late 2025, Stephen Chidwick is still a regular threat in every major series: Triton, EPT, the World Series of Poker, and high rollers around the world. He's currently second on the all-time live tournament money list, sitting between Bryn Kenny ahead and Jason Kuhn just behind. It's an elite club, and he belongs there as much as anyone. However the rankings shuffle in the years ahead, his legacy is already secure. One of the most consistent, feared, and respected tournament players of all time. For many pros, he was the benchmark, the guy you compared yourself to if you wanted to know how good you really were. So, where do you rank Stephen Chidwick among poker's all-time greats? Is he the best technical tournament player of his generation? Or simply the quietest assassin at the highest stakes? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit like if you enjoyed this breakdown, and subscribe for more deep dives into poker's biggest legends. For more poker news, exclusive promotions, and the best online poker deals, visit VIP-grinders.com. Thanks for watching, and as always, play responsibly.